Teachers across the country have been using the media bias chart in their classrooms for the past few years as a tool to teach media literacy, a subject that is more important now than ever before. At Adfontes Media, we use a nonpartisan, rigorous methodology for rating news sources and displaying them on the media bias chart. While it is helpful for us to show you where we rate news content, it's much more powerful to teach students how to rate content themselves. If students learn to evaluate news content themselves, they will be much better prepared to think critically about any news article, show, or source they come across in the future. Given that there will always be new news sources popping up, this is the most important skill they can learn to ensure that they stay informed citizens. Therefore, the best way to use a media bias chart is to teach students how to rate news sources themselves using our methodology. Our CART platform for news literacy allows you to do just that. CART stands for Content Analysis Ratings Tool because it allows students to rate the very content of news articles themselves. Students will look at things like the expression, veracity, and headline of an article to rate reliability, and then look at things like language and political position to rate bias. CART includes video and written lessons on each individual methodology step. You can pre-assign these to your students or go over them in class together, and you can post them to your shared classroom boards such as Canvas or Google Classroom. Once you have introduced students to the initial lessons about how to evaluate using our methodology, they can start gaining hands-on experience with real news articles. You and your students will each have your own views and permissions into the platform. Each student is called an analyst and will be able to log into their own analyst page and see these menu items. They can go to their home page, which will let them know they have articles assigned to rate. These can either be articles selected by us at Adfontes or selected by you. Once they click on a button to rate an article, they will see this ratings interface. The article URL will appear at the top, and they can just click on it to open it in a new window. After reading the article, they can start rating it by using the sliders on the top and the sides of the blank chart to assign scores to the articles. Our methodology instructions cover exactly how to rate reliability and bias. We have a simple version for beginners that has students rate overall reliability and bias. We also have an advanced version. This has multiple ratings factors. Your students can use these as they progress. Once they rate an article, they can confirm their scores. Students can see their progress on this page, which allows them to go back and re-rate articles if they come across new information that causes them to reconsider previous ratings. Each student can then see their own article ratings on their own version of the media bias chart. For teachers, CART provides a number of features to allow you, as a coordinator of your analysts, to add students, assign articles, and grade and view students' results. Your CART platform homepage is a coordinator dashboard, which provides a quick view into your students' progress and statistics at a glance. It's easy to add students to CART. All you need is a first name, a last name, and an email address. You can add them one at a time, or add them all at once from a spreadsheet. When it comes to selecting articles for your students to rate, we make it both easy to use and flexible. Each week, we load 6 articles into your CART platform about a single current news topic from sources across the news landscape. Our analysts rate these same articles each week. You can assign these to your students to rate and compare their ratings to our analysts' expert ratings. Alternatively, or additionally, you can add and assign your own articles to students. All you have to do is copy and paste a URL from any news site and add it into the Add an Article field. Then it will appear in your student's rating queue. CART also makes it easy to see how your students performed in their ratings. You can view each of your students' ratings one by one or all at once. Results are sortable by any column, so you can see any outliers easily. You also have options for viewing your entire class's average results, both in numeric form and in visual form. You can see the version of the media bias chart that your students created by critically thinking and analyzing the news themselves. Subscriptions to CART provide everything you need to teach skills for analyzing news content, whether you want to teach this topic in a unit, a semester, or over an entire school year. For news literacy, there is no better hands-on exercise than doing content analysis of actual current news articles. It teaches the two most important tools students need to successfully discern news content, which are reading comprehension and knowledge of political issues. By using CART, which costs less than $1 per student per month, and the news of the day, you can effectively prepare your students to be confident, competent news consumers and world citizens. Sign up for your free 30-day trial today.